tell China's story well, disseminate China's voice well, and strengthen our discourse power internationally. When I read Xi's call to innovate foreign propaganda methods, I'll admit my mind immediately jumped to TikTok. That quote is almost a perfect description, albeit in CCP speak, of the TikTok platform. On Xi's smokeless battlefield, TikTok is the perfect weapon. It's camouflaged in plain sight.
That was Representative Mike Gallagher, who tonight chaired another hearing about China and its influence over you, mostly through China's propaganda arm. And one of the biggest vehicles for that Chinese propaganda, according to these U.S. lawmakers, is TikTok. Here we go again with this idea of U.S. lawmakers about eliminating TikTok from the country. The hearing held by the House Committee on China focused on what the committee says is China's main goal: discourse power. Committee members say that's the term the CCP uses to describe their strategy to shape your opinions on the world by pushing what they call inflammatory or fake information through short-form videos. Lawmakers said in this information war, China has been on the offense for years, and the United States has been playing defense, and pretty poorly. Now, the fact is, companies based in China, whether they're private or not, are basically controlled by the Chinese government. That's just how it works. The committee members say your personal data, of course, is at risk, which is a national security, but more dangerous than that, your opinions are at risk. Because the TikTok algorithm, they say, is so powerful that maybe, just maybe, the witnesses said your opinions could be swayed.
TikTok is a more sophisticated capability where it has the ability, at least in theory, to micro-target messages to different constituencies in different parts of the world or different demographics. And it's got an algorithm which nobody has access to, but it's in China, and the Chinese state has not allowed that algorithm to be sold or taken outside the United States.
It's export controlled, right?
That's right.
But that same witness admitted in the very same breath that he doesn't actually have the data to make that definitive statement yet.
I'm not here to say that I've done the work to analyse, how, with any confidence, whether TikTok is distorting the information environment at the moment on any particular subject. I think that's an empirical question to ask, but it's got that capability, and by combining the capability that it has with the intent, which could be a formidable information shaping tool.
Now, it's important to understand the witnesses and the committee members weren't just picking on TikTok or focusing on China's so-called propaganda on TikTok, but also they were focused on Chinese propaganda that they say has infiltrated all kinds of different U.S. organizations like the NBA and Amazon and all of our other social media platforms, including WeChat and X, formerly known as Twitter, especially now that Elon Musk has taken over.
On its new leadership, X has dismantled many of the policies and teams that had increased the transparency and thwarted inauthentic behavior. In addition, Musk may be particularly vulnerable to pressure from Beijing because he has significant business interests in China, and the CCP is very, very good at leveraging foreign businesses' access to the country to compel them to toe the party line.
The witnesses encouraged the lawmakers to come up with new laws that would force all social media companies that operate in the United States to be more transparent with their operations and how they collect all of our data. So far, there are no bills currently in the queue that have any chance of passing that would do any such thing.